Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato.
And I'm a silver bullet piercing through. I throw myself into you.
Are we doing a werewolf movie today?
No. It's from DMC5. You know, the Double Trigger song.
Oh, you know the game I haven't played?
It's a good song, though.
Sure, but how would I have heard of it?
Trigger. It's really good. It's like the main battle theme, too. Like, the better you do in fights.
I'm actually surprised no one's made any jokes or memes about Devil May Cry about being triggered.
Oh.
It's kind of odd considering the internet.
Because those two majorities don't have a cross, really. They're two different circles with no intersection.
That's good, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Because if there was, it wouldn't be very great.
Anyway, I'm Merrick.
Yes.
And welcome back to Mindbreakers.
And I'm choosing the movie.
And I'm very afraid because it's as you all see up there, it's episode 140, being the 10th episode. It's anything. All bets are off. Everything's open.
This one's a weird one. It's a little weird because, especially it's namely weird because I haven't seen many critics touch on it much.
Ooh, good.
And it's I'm surprised even nostalgia or the cinema snob or anybody's really just kind of let it slide off. You know, it's a 2000s movie, early aughts. Beginning of the aughts, really. And it's a little film called Heavy Metal 2020. Well, 20...
Heavy Metal 2000.
Yep, Heavy Metal 2000.
Huh.
There you go. Otherwise known as Heavy Metal F.A.K.K. F.A.C.C. No, F.A.K.K.
You know...
Heavy Metal F.A.K.K.
You know what's funny, Gio?
Yes.
There's a game based on this film.
There is, actually?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. And you plan on playing it?
Eventually I'm going to have to, right?
I guess.
It's the law.
It's based off of the amazing graphic novels. And
5.4 out of 10.
Yeah, it's not rated very well, especially on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it has a 10% fresh rate.
I gotta say, I don't like 5-star ratings, 5 out of 10 star ratings on things. You know why? But a 1 out of 10? Holy fucking shit, yes.
Yeah.
A 10 out of 10? Oh, let's see what we got. But 5 out of 10?
It's middle of the road, though, it really is.
But
because, there's great things about it, and then there's shitty things about it.
After surviving an invasion on her peaceful homeworld, a beautiful Avenger must stop a powerful psychopath from gaining immortality and rescue her kidnapped sister.
Yep. Voiced by Michael Ironside. The psycho is...
The sister?
Tyler. No, the psycho, Tyler, is voiced by Michael Ironside.
Billy Idol plays Odin.
Yeah. but Michael Ironside, as you guys should know, is the voice of Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell.
And as you should also know, he is the voice of Darkseid from Justice League Animated.
Yep. So we're going to be in for some good ones. It's got some really good music in it.
It's a sequel to Heavy Metal.
Yeah, and it has to. if it is a Heavy Metal
I'm kind
movie,
of ashamed that it's a one straight story. This movie, right? It's not like the first one.
Yeah, it's not an anthology. It's not an anthology film.
I'm kind of a little teeny bit disappointed.
Why?
That my favorite Heavy Metal character isn't going to show up in this.
And that is
Captain Lincoln Stern. I fucking love Captain Stern because he's such a terrible person.
the first movie was really good, but we're not
selling crack dressed as a nut.
Yeah, we're not gonna get any of those things from the first movie in this. We're gonna get things very.
Can you
similar.
tell me? Can you at least
and one maybe callback, one big callback. Really.
Is someone gonna be called a Tarakian bitch?
Doubtful.
Oh.
Anyways, let's put this thing on.
I'm kind of excited for this. Actually, been waiting for an excuse to watch this one.
It was first discovered on Earth. Some say we can never win against it. Some say we've already lost. And some call it by a name. Heavy Metal 2000. There's a new warrior in the galaxy.
Don't talk, don't touch, don't even breathe.
She's armed to the teeth.
Who's gonna pay for all this?
And she'll take you down, big time.
You shouldn't have done that.
It's not for the timid. It's not for the meek. And it's definitely not for your parents.
Over 200 dirty words. You're not from our world.
No way.
This is Heavy Metal 2000, and it kicks ass. Featuring stellar music from the most lethal names in heavy metal. It'll push you to the limit and drive you to madness.
Insanity has to end.
Heavy Metal 2000 rocks on video and DVD.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
It'll suck your mind dry.
You fools!
This movie is fucking stupid. Hey.
Fucking bullshit.
I'll give this movie this.
No, it's not that bad though. It's
At
all
least
right.
after watching
It's not that bad.
After watching Age of the Dragons,
It couldn't.
this is at
possibly.
least entertaining.
Yes, this movie has pretty good music. It's not entirely remarkable
Or
but
memorable.
It's good. This is a much less memorable it is a much memorable less memorable film than the first one was. Because mainly it doesn't grab as many things as it should probably from the first one. It should have probably taken a couple more notes.
I would have a more anthology based. I would have gone.
Yeah, but that's why they kind of made the heavy metal franchise into the new thing that they did on Netflix, which was Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah,
Love, Death plus Robots.
My manager told me to watch that, so I guess I have to.
It's a bunch of little vignettes. Every episode is literally just its own vignette.
Though
I watched 3 of them last night.
My stuff watching at the moment is kind of, aside from this show, held up by I'm rewatching the whole MCU leading up to Endgame.
Oh, okay. But
yeah, not important.
Love, Death, and Robots is cool though.
We open in space with someone who sounds like a 60-year-old Brooklyn woman narrating.
I'm pretty sure it's Zeke.
It is Zeke, but it sounds like an old woman.
Yeah, Zeke, the little rock man that gets formed in the beginning. Rock man of F.A.K.K.
Big superhero in Russia.
In heavy metal. So, he opens up with some...
You are so soft. Favorite saying of Zeke.
Yeah. So, he opens up with, talking about planet Ouroboros. And
some name,
a magical key that turns people crazy
and invincible
if ever found. It doesn't outright turn them invincible. They need to get to the fountainhead, which is on the planet Ouroboros. Inside of a chamber.
We don't find out that the rock made him crazy yet.
No, it outright says it. If ever found, the key will drive anyone completely crazy.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it just outright says it. So... basically, we get, right away, no one has ever found the key until today. And we open up with just, a mining operation going on with this ship. Some random unnamed guy ends up, cracking into a rock, finding a big glowy green...
picks it up.
Crystal thing. And Tyler yoinks it. And
his hair
gives him big, flowy, black Nathan explosion hair.
Fangs.
Yeah, really sharp incisors.
And then he murders the other guy with a
and
drill.
a thirst to kill.
He murders him with a fucking jackhammer.
And he's doing the murder to fucking guitar riffs.
Yep.
And it looks like he's holding a guitar also, because it's got a strap on it, and he's just jamming it into the guy's fucking chest.
The other guys on the mining ship are doing their thing.
Yeah.
Until he takes over.
Yeah, he gets to the bridge. Well, it shows it flashes off to just show the Rock Boy Zeke getting created
on this planet of many-eyed people.
Yeah, they're basically a bunch of celestial being guys.
Yeah.
Celestials. And they're just summoning a rock dude.
No, the rock guy they don't summon him, he just happens.
They're kind of in the middle of an altar and he just kind of pops up.
We meet Odin.
By rocks. Yeah.
Who is the exposition man.
Yeah, and he gets told what should we do about the key?
Odin's not the leader, oddly.
Yeah. No, he's he's talking to the leader of them though, and he's
But it's weird that the guy called Odin isn't the leader.
Yeah, it's kind of.
He's played by Billy Idol.
Yeah, they should have just done that. Honestly, they should have made him the leader. They really.
Because the actual leader doesn't do anything, so what's the point?
Yeah, that's true. Like this could have gotten a little bit better, but for the aughts, it's not too bad. It ain't too shabby. So Tyler goes nuts. He gets to the bridge and he shoots up most of the crew. He leaves 2 people alive. He leaves a big fat dude named Lambert. He's got like little like thin rimmed glasses.
And the most annoying character in the movie.
And Jermaine St. Germain.
Who looks like Forge from Wolverine, the X-Men.
Yeah, and he's got like finger gloves. He looks like Ultimate Hacker Man.
And a long coat.
Yeah.
And a toque.
He looks like Hacker Man. He looks like a hacker version of Matt.
Matt Pat?
No, Matt from Best Friends.
Yeah.
He looks like a hacker version of Matt.
Oh no, he hates it though!
Oh no, he hates it though! Come on,
Jermaine.
Come on, Ishmael. Girls are watching. Come on, Jermaine St. Germain. Girls are watching.
Come on, but it's like,
he does nothing.
Come on, Jermaine St. Germain. Girls are watching. Oh no, they hate it though.
Yeah, that might as well be it. Because like he does nothing the whole movie. He's such a nothing character.
And everyone hates him.
Yes, and everybody
including the audience.
Yes.
And can we point before this is jumping way to the end of the movie, but Julie has a line echoing the audience's reaction of, "Oh no, he survived."
It's like, God damn it, why are you still alive?
It's like, and the problem is the filmmakers knew he was awful.
Well, because someone needs a love interest in this movie, and it had to be the teacher girl.
But she doesn't even like him.
True, but at least like that's more love interesty than Julie's probably gonna get from him. Yeah. Like, cause she just fucking outright can't stand his ass.
None of us can.
True, but this is at least true to life and actually reflecting how we feel. So, like, Julie is like the audience hating the fuck out of Jermaine, and then the teacher girl is like the people that actually like the movie and are like, okay, whatever.
Tyler is also the audience hating the fuck out of Jermaine.
Yeah, but I feel like Julie's kind of like an audience proxy because like she is the protag and whatever. So, we get Julie landing on her planet F.A.K.K.
Yep.
And she ends up coming in.
She meets her.
Might as well be coming into Highway to the Danger Zone, really.
Well,
might as well. Opening of this takes the helmet off and everything. Like,
but the opening of this doesn't compare to Riggs' Radar Rider and dropping a fucking car from space.
It's not as cool, but it still is.
Remember when Tesla
did
the opening of Heavy Metal?
But
remember when the guy who runs Tesla smoked some weed on camera and everyone lost their fucking minds and the stock crashed?
Lord,
he's just smoking up. Who gives a shit?
So we get a shower scene with
because of course
Julie's
we do.
Sister.
Julie's sister.
Yeah, I don't know her name. What's her name?
I don't even know the actress who played her.
Yeah,
probably be the only female name.
Yeah.
In the aside from Julie in the list of
she basically exists literally to just like show exactly how big of an asshole Tyler is throughout the movie.
Carrie, I guess.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's Carrie. But
Sonia Ball.
Yeah, she basically like she's a school teacher, and she's taking a shower.
Gio, she's in a movie I think you're gonna have to watch.
What?
Pinocchio 3000.
Fuck that. I've already seen things related to this.
The Magical Adventures.
And if I have to, I'm gonna shoot my fucking head off. I'm literally gonna throw my own face in a vat of acid.
Oh! She's in Samurai Pizza Cats.
Okay, that's cool.
As Mama-san.
Not bad. So, yeah, she's just basically taking a shower before going to the school to teach a bunch of people, and she reminds Julie of the council meeting that she's late for.
And then Julie runs the toast in her mouth. Or may as well.
I seriously wish anime was as big back then as it is now. Like, fucking early aughts anime just, like, should have been a huge influence on this. It would have been fucking great. But, she ends up, like, running to the council meeting where her dad is. And Tyler scans the
Julie
planet for life.
Versus main character from Kill la Kill. I forget her name.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. It's not necessary, though, to throw her into the same... Like, they're not even in the same weight class.
Yeah,
like, they're seriously not.
One's a fucking teenager.
Yeah, and the other...
And the other's 30, so it wouldn't be fair.
The other one, like, fucking lives out in space. And is just trying to avenge her family. She's basically Pun Pun Kill Chan.
Yeah.
So, they end up getting attacked by Tyler because he expresses his hatred for all carbon-based life forms, him being one included. And basically it's just like, oh yeah, that planet? Fuck that planet. Kill the entire village that's on this one planet.
Name is
apparently
F.A.K.K.
there's only one. It's already named F.A.K.K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Julie and Kelly's... Kelly?
Yeah.
Carrie.
Yeah. She ends up...
Their dad gets in the spaceship and goes all badass and kills a bunch of guys.
Yeah, during the big attack, like, he ends up, like, cowboying out and, like, shooting a whole bunch of ships down. And eventually runs out of bullets and kamikazes himself to save his daughter. Which is
the whole
really
crew
badass
gets captured
sacrifice.
and to be distilled into immortality juice.
Yeah.
Julie
actually gets emotions at that point, though.
Julie's a character, unlike Tarna.
Yeah. Tarna has zero emotions.
Carrie is taken into space because Michael Ironside thinks she is sexy.
Yeah, but she gets saved by Jermaine. Yeah. He picks up like a metal sheet that was covering her.
And then they leave, leaving Jermaine, St. Jermaine on the planet.
Yep. And yeah, this is when he shoots the name of the planet into the rock, like I do in The Punisher.
Yep.
But for me, it's like I'm shooting like fucking like random ass like little skulls into the wall and dick butts.
But why though?
Because he hates it though.
Oh no!
Oh no, he hates this rock though. He hates the planet though.
Come on, Tyler, girls are watching.
It actually shows his ship, and he's just working with the fucking Borg. There's like two bitches that just look like Borg women.
So Jermaine St. Germain,
nuts.
and
Can we just
Julie.
Can we just call him Jay for the rest of the movie?
Jay and Julie meet up. Julie hates him because you would too.
Yeah, she goes on this little solemn walk.
And they go to Neo Calcutta.
Yeah.
Where we see, confusingly, ads for the movie we're watching plastered all over the space station.
It's fucking amazing. Because, like, it's fucking amazing. Because it's literally, like, she shows up, she gets questioned about the purpose for her visit, and she's like, at first she's like, revenge. And then it's like, invalid reason. Please resubmit reason. Family business, which I love, by the way.
And then it's what is the what is your idea?
Submit username, and it's
submit username.
Like, F.A.K.K. She has like this little flashback in her face.
Submit username. Name. My family had names.
Family. Please resubmit name. Name too long.
Long.
I was around my family for pretty long. So she ends up like just having this little flashback in her head about like her family just being destroyed, as if we needed that. And she ends up like just submitting her name as F.A.K.K. Even though there's a fucking movie poster literally right next to her during the scene happening. And it literally is a poster for Heavy Metal F.A.K.K. Which, like, they're just going for it. They don't give a fuck, man.
This movie is a honey badger.
Which is kind of, like, it's kind of why I wanted to review this, because, like, this movie just doesn't really care. And, like, that's kind of what I like about it. I love the fact that it's just fucking hamming it up. And Michael Ironside is just a great voice actor in this fucking movie.
He's a great voice actor in everything he's in.
Yeah, man. I really wish that he could just come back for like some stealth game franchise, just anything.
They fuck around for a bit.
Sam Fisher. Yeah, they
on the
walk
planet.
around. They find a sex bot.
Yeah, and Lambert wants to buy it. It's owned by
Not Lambert. Jay.
same
Jay wants to buy it.
fucking thing.
No, because Lambert is working with Lambert's working with Tyler, and Jay's working with Julie. So yeah, Jay's like oogling this fucking sex bot, and the guy that's telling him to buy it is literally like a human personification of Gru from Jack 2. And
also
he
looks
doesn't
like
buy it though. He doesn't outright buy it. He just ends up getting it somehow, which I don't know.
No, does he?
It shows up in the ship.
I know. This is
I
strange.
assume it followed him back.
Weird. It seemed to be
Whatever.
interested for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's like because he's the only one that was like properly
guess.
interfacing with it, so.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Interfacing with sexbot.
He got the little demonstration from Crew, basically
From
like
fucking-
shoving his tits in his face, shoving its tits in his face,
and getting bigger.
Yup. It comes with 4 optional import sections. and maximum suction capabilities.
Yeah. They find out. He tells Julie about Tyler's
they see Tyler walking down the
plan. Oh yeah, they go into a bar which is a demon lady.
Yep.
And a shootout ensues.
It's a really cool bar.
And
it also looks really nice.
And a lot of grenades.
Yeah.
Julie goes to shoot Tyler for 2 reasons. One being that he is about to rape a woman, alien woman.
Tyler ends up killing one of his own guys by like smashing his head against the fucking table.
Yep.
And he's because he tried to touch his healing juice.
Yep.
Which he got made by a space robo-Nazi scientist.
A Nazi alien space robot.
Yeah. He's basically a robo-Helgen scientist. So, yeah. He's like, nobody touches this but me. These are all for me. Drinky drink. I need it after the entire fucking Splinter Cell franchise went down the fucking toilet after fucking Blacklist.
And since the new Dark Side, if DC keeps making movies, I hope they don't, is gonna suck.
He ends up like saying like, I like the lemon. I like the hint of lemon on the healing juice. It's tasty.
His wounds just straight up close.
Yeah, they just heal up right away because like he's using apparently what is like genetically modified from the human DNA that we were apparently exposed to.
Well, the people of this planet
of mankind or whatever.
Well, the people of this planet were exposed. It's gone into, but it still doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, it's just kind of like it's just healing juice for healing juice's sake.
Don't expect this movie to make sense. That's not why it's here.
It kind of does though make sense because like the planet like F.A.K.K is like just kind of peaceful, and I'm guessing they got like runoff from like holy juice.
Yeah.
They probably were like exposed to some sort of like holy waters from the chamber or something, like some sort of runoff, and it ended up making them all like peaceful and tranquil and stuff.
But the chamber's on a completely different planet.
Yeah, but it's possible they ended up like getting visited by the Celestials or whatever, and they ended up getting like a little bit of it back in the day, you know?
Yeah, so it's in their bloodstream.
Yeah, exactly. Which is like the reason why they're the only like kind of peaceful race out in space, you know, aside from the Celestials themselves
and Zeke.
Yeah, but Zeke is kind of a byproduct of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, they end up kind of like explaining it, but it doesn't really need to be. It could have just as well just been hand waved away as just like it's healing juices, or just like outright make him like invulnerable as long as he has the crystal, you know?
Yeah.
They could have just done that, but they don't do it anyways. Pun Kill-chan ends up going after him with a plasma caster and just sort of blasts him to all fuck.
It's a fucking minigun too.
It's proton cannon! And she just like chug, just like blasts him in the fucking like head and shoulders and chest with it. And she's assuming he's dead.
He's not.
He just gets right back up after he puts a potion.
Word of advice, girl. When you kill someone, make sure they're dead.
Oh yeah, that whole line. He uses that like twice. He uses it like twice or three times.
It's such, and she uses it, and it's such a.
It's a very aughts line.
It's so
aughts bad guy line.
It's so old. It's used in Die Hard as well, man. Like,
yeah.
Hey, if you're going to kill somebody,
wish to kill, finish the job.
Good advice. Bang, bang, bang. You need good job, but you forgot Tony's shoes.
They could have gotten fucking Alan Rickman to do.
Why did we never make that joke?
What
in the Die Hard Let's Play?
What if you?
Good job, but you forgot Tony's shoes.
We did.
Did we?
Didn't we?
No.
Well, good job then. You forgot Tony's shoes. That we can say right now, and I can say to you. So, what else? What else happens? Oh yeah, Tyler was violating a barmaid before this, and it's really fucking creepy.
Yep.
You want to talk about the barmaid that just kind of came around with the fucking scythe and dragged off the guy he killed?
Yeah, with the meat hook. Just
that's fucking tight.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just another one.
Yeah. It probably happens like every week. I'm guaranteed. Like
yeah, it looks like that kind of bar.
Yeah, some fucking space terrorist kind of comes in and just sort of kills one of his henchmen every other Sunday.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
Common happenings.
Saint Anger.
Don't fucking remind me.
This movie could have used some Metallica.
Yeah, not really. The music in here is kind of serviceable, but they could. I don't know. There could have been a bunch of other.
I'm looking more closely at the poster.
Fucking Gwar would have been cool to hear.
I'm looking more closely at the poster for this movie.
What?
The gun she has on the cover, has a rear view mirror.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
What the fuck?
It's fucking cool.
Does it shoot back? That would be actually interesting one. It has a rear view mirror and has a function to shoot backwards.
Well, it's kind of its function is right there.
It's a bolter.
Its ability to see behind you during the gunfight, so nobody gets the angle on you.
True.
So you could just like check your back at all times.
Remember, there was a Nerf gun that had a backwards facing muzzle as well, so you could shoot someone behind you.
I don't remember that.
I do.
Okay.
I was there
during the major Nerf wars.
Yes.
Of fucking 2005. Shit. The whole bar blows up because Tyler magically bamps and gets all of Julie's pins on her grenades.
Because he has Zerwaldo, I guess, is the best.
Zerwaldo!
Only explanation we got.
Muda.
Even though he's more Rao the Conqueror. That's who he is. He's Rao the Conqueror.
I describe him as Space Shao Kahn. Okay? Because he becomes Space Shao Kahn by the end of this movie. He's just got an axe instead of the hammer.
Yeah.
He's still got like a crazy ass fucking helmet and spike shoulders and shit. But this movie is very Punisher though also because he gets like a fucking big ass like big stupid Punisher skull on his chest.
Yeah, he looks really
like fucking Mr. Cool Ice.
He does look extremely stupid.
But it's great. It's exactly what I wanted. Yeah. It's so fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
He just gets more ridiculous as the movie goes on.
Well, as he goes more insane.
Yes. Might drive him insane.
See if he feels pain.
So, Julie's like, fuck, you got away. Double F.A.K.K. F.A.K.K 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. That's what it should have been called. It should have been called F.A.K.K 2 Electric Boogaloo. It would have been wonderful. So, she ends up like going like, okay, we gotta get after his fucking space shuttle. So, they end up jumping back into their ship where we find the sex bot like waiting for them.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, the sex bot's like fucking around with Jay. She ends up flying at the spaceship before he gets out of the spaceport. The sport. They end up passing a fucking night sign, which cracked me up. It's It's like, good. They got little things here from our place, you know? Because this was a Quebecois-American, like a French-Canadian sort of combination of efforts, which it kind of shows in some stuff, honestly. Yeah. It really does. But that's kind of why I like it, because it's got style, you know? And another reason why, like, I chose it, you know, because, like, it's very close to home, you know? Mm. Plus, Michael Ironside is a Torontonian, so cool.
I love that word, Torontonian.
Torontonian.
They're Torontonians!
He's a Toronto boy. He's his hometown, man.
Funny name, man.
He's from the TO, man. So, we see Tyler just kind of flexing in the mirror, completely nude. Feeling himself hardcore. He's like, I'm perfect. Look at me. Fuck with me. And then the teenage...
Perfect mind!
Girl, the teacher girl is like, you're fucking crazy. And he's like, I'm gonna fuck you.
You're a psychopath. Psychopath, eh?
I'm gonna fuck the freckles off your bitch. Nah. And he's like... He licked her face before, like just fucking outright like going full purple man. Fucking.
They love animating his drool.
I love it though. He loves it though. What else, man? Fuck. F.A.K.K. Double F.A.K.K. What else? Julie ends up catching up to the ship.
Okay.
And she kind of just like gravitaches to the back of the ship. Lambert's like, we got some company. And this is a phrase that Michael Ironside is very used to saying due to the fact that he is Sam Fisher. And he's like, company? What do you mean, company? And he just kind of like looks at the screen and he sees that like there's the tiny like little blip caught.
Shut up,
on
Tyler.
The back of the thing. Fuck you, Tyler. So, like he's like, okay, send a team out there to shoot it off of the wing. And they're like, but we're in fucking hyperspace.
I don't care.
Fucking do it. F.A.K.K. Get it the F.A.K.K. done.
When I tell you to do something, you say, how soon?
And if you're going to ask that, the answer is now. Always
the
now.
only answer is more.
With a rebel yell.
No, I wasn't going for that. I was going for
but that should have been in this movie.
Dude.
That would have been fucking cool. Ever heard rebel yell in this movie? Goddamn. So, they end up like flying around. They try to shoot him off. They try to shoot off Julie's ship, and they don't do it. They all end up just like crashing.
They crash on the planet. Jermaine St. Germain,
Ouroboros.
Jay and Julie aren't doing so well, but
Julie's fine. Julie's okay. She's just like her suit's just a bit ripped up.
Most of
which looks badass, honestly. I prefer her in the ripped suit than.
Most of Tyler's stuff, juice is gone.
Yeah, it all just like kind of breaks all the little vials of lemon
juice. So
he
wants a Nazi doctor to extract the last bit he can from Carrie.
Yeah.
And then he's going off to find an army of lizard men.
Before this though, he says he goes to Lambert like, Lambert, damage report. And Lambert's like, I'm fine, sir. He's like, I didn't ask how the fuck you were. I don't give a shit, Lambert. Fuck you. I'm pretty sure he like at some point during the recordings of the Splinter Cell game, Sam Fisher should have just been like, "Fuck you, Lambert. I don't care."
I'm sure many players did the same.
Yeah. Again, audience proxy.
Fuck you, Lambert.
Fuck you, Lambert. I remember saying it at least one point during the first fucking Splinter Cell. Like, almost guaranteed.
It's like I'm sure there's some Legend of Zelda actor who would just be hired to say, fuck you, Navi.
Yeah. If for no other reason, I'm pretty sure like they added the character Lambert just purely because it's Michael Ironside.
Well, I'm sure the character was already there, but named him Lambert.
Yeah, they were just like, oh, we can't figure out a name for this fat fuck. Yeah, call him Lambert. Okay.
You'll be making
Michael Ironside specifically requested to call him Lambert.
Why do you want him called Lambert? You'll see.
Why do you think? No. That has to be said a bit more casually. Why do you think? Why do you think I want him to be called Lambert? I love Michael Ironside's voice, honestly. Sam Fisher's voice is just like music to my ears.
The only one
it's like one of the best protag voices I could think of.
The only one I like more is for pro, it would be Ron Perlman.
Yeah, he's good too. But when it comes to I constantly think of him as Sam Fisher, so any voice that he does after that has that gravitas.
Even Darkseid.
Yeah, and it's fucking perfect. As a bad guy, yeah, he's still cool, but I really want him to be the good guy most times. Because I just I relate so hard, I feel his voice so well.
Ron Perlman's good as both, I feel. Ron Perlman's really good as both good and bad guy.
Yeah. But that's just because he has an amazing fucking voice. He's so talented.
I'm not a really good shot.
But this gun fires really big bullets.
So I don't have to be.
Just like the bullet that Julie shoots into the sex bot's head.
Because
she asks, was it good for you?
Yeah, because the sex bot's spasming on the ground.
Yeah. She's just walking around after the crash. She sees a couple of four-eyed iguanas fucking.
Because of course they are.
Yeah, and then she sees what looks like a giant spider come after her, and she just shoots crazy, and then realizes it's a fly that was just flying really close to her microscopic glasses that she has. I'm sure she has literally just these glasses for when she's flying around in her piloting mode.
That would be very bad.
It's useful.
To not have actual depth perception, to have fucked up depth perception?
No, I'm pretty sure they can zoom out and zoom in as they need to. I'd imagine that would be part of the cyberpunk futuristic kind of. That would be the ideal future. It would be useful that way at least. So it would be functional. So after this, she ends up running into the Stone Boy. She runs into Zeke and Odin. Odin is voiced by Billy Idol, by the way. And they end up just telling her about the ancient city over yonder, and the chamber and the fountainhead and blah blah blah.
And a whole lot of backstory we don't care about.
Yeah, and a partridge in a fucking pear tree.
Yeah. And
then we get the weird fat fucker that is living.
I think his name is.
I don't even care what his fucking name is. I seriously don't.
He's weird. We don't like him.
Yeah, he just lives by the fucking lava lake, and
he has no point.
He tells Julie oh, I'll tell you how to get across the lava lake. If you kiss me, meh. And then he just shoves his fucking whole tongue down her face and grabs on her ass
But then they find out how to do it without his help because
she just turns around and Odin's already on a boat and Zeke is come on, we're waiting for you, Julie. What are you doing, soft?
So she just because Zeke's excited because she's soft.
Yeah,
and he's never felt soft.
And then she just fucking whacks him just mollywops him in the face, and he just goes flying into the lava and melts.
As he deserves.
Yes. And then just gets on the ship. And Odin's your people have such strange ways. And she's like, yeah, well, fuck you,
Well, fuck you.
We'll get fact. F-A.K.K.
They don't say that at any point, and I'm disappointed.
Facking, break me! So they end up going across the Lake of Fire and Fry. They won't be back till the 4th of July. Lizard Army is being recruited by Tyler.
Yep.
And it's literally just a bunch of lizard men from SoulCal. And they're just all fighting. There's a big horned one on the throne. And Tyler's that's my chair. The ugly one's sitting in my seat. So
Tyler goes in,
fights him,
takes his throne.
Yep. He ends up killing. He jumps on him like a Mario.
Yep. Mario on a Koopa.
Yeah, then he gets the lizard man's axe to the chest.
And heals it.
Yeah, and then, like, he should be just dead outright, though, from that. But, of course, healing lemon juice.
But doesn't it only, if you drink it?
Yeah, which he did.
Yeah, but he didn't drink it before.
No, but I'm guessing he drank some.
No,
I think he double fists, actually, some before this fight.
Okay.
So, he ends up, healing regardless. And he ends up, tossing the lizard man leader into the water. Into the lava, I mean. And
he picks up a guitar and proudly proclaims, "Check this riff, it's fucking tasty!"
No, he doesn't. But he does grab the fucking lizard head as a helm. He grabs, the lizard man leader face.
Yeah.
And, puts it on his head, which remind you of anybody, Merrick? Especially D&D-wise?
Check this helm, it's fucking tasty.
Merrick's D&D character just basically goes around ripping people's head fins and horns off. And
I did it once.
You've done it twice, don't lie.
That was a robot, it doesn't count.
Still, you did it once and you liked it so much you said, do it again, do it again.
Yeah, the city's so nice they named it twice.
And then he makes, of course, a horny joke. He's he wears the horny mask, and he's blind admiration makes me so hard.
Don't think that was a joke. I think it was actually horny.
Bring
me a wench.
He hasn't been laid the entire movie. He hasn't been laid the entire movie up till then. So of course, he's he's just hard all the time because he's psychotic. He's just got a hate boner for the goddamn universe. And then you ask for a wench. He ends up going back to his room, where Julie ends up showing up
and does the sexy lady ploy.
Yeah, of course, because she's got to try her womanly wiles on him,
and it works
try her
mostly.
Feminine charm,
It does mostly work.
Yeah, because he doesn't recognize her, or he just doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a flying heavy metal fuck about.
Yeah, because he's too far gone to care.
He's just way too horned out. He's like, I'm gonna take you regardless.
Because you would too.
I don't know about that.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to the audience.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's for damn sure. She ends up mounting him, takes her shirt off. There's quite a bit of titties in this movie, so kids, get on that, I guess.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell you not to watch it.
Do what you want, I guess. I don't know.
This is one of those movies that when it showed up on MTV, you'd watch it because you weren't getting any porn.
I'm guaranteed this was on Teletoon at some point. I feel like this would be on Teletoon at night or something.
Yeah, but Teletoon at night wasn't actually for children.
Because goddamn Tank Girl was on Teletoon at night.
Yeah, this is true.
And Aeon Flux. This is in kind of the same league as Aeon Flux, just a little.
Oh, this is a lot more interesting than it.
True. Very true.
The thing is, it's like Aeon Flux if Aeon Flux wasn't so fucking... Okay,
if Aeon Flux was actually good.
Season 1 of Aeon Flux, I like. Season 2 was just so far up its own ass, it's not even funny.
I'm talking live action movie, though. With,
okay.
What's her name? Charlize Theron, I think? I don't know. But, yeah. She ends up mounting him, they're getting into it, they're getting all hot and heavy, grabs his mask and stabs him in the neck, which is fucking brutal. And
he's only mildly perturbed by this.
And he's just goddamn, you fucking bitch, I should have known. So then she's whacking him, just beating the shit out of him. Breaks a bunch of his health throws one of his health potions against the ground because he's trying to heal himself. Mm-hmm. And then she gets yanked out of the room by Zeke, and she's screaming at the rock, she's screaming at Zeke you rock bastard, just let me kill him. I'm so close. I'm this close. Just let me get him. And he's just it's too late. And then drags her back to Odin, and Odin's there's kind of no.
We thought you were in danger.
It's for fuck though, because I think he was already very close to getting the healing waters, whatever. Mm. So yeah.
Well, if they let her finish,
if they would have just left her be, it would have been fine. like, goddamn, they're fucking, like, they're nosy, but this is forgivable because, like, it's understandable later on, considering the ending.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that in a sec.
Because Zeke doesn't know any better. He's just a rock man.
Right.
He's been alive for literally a day.
He was born yesterday. Literally. He's been living under a rock all these years. That was just an easy joke to make. They have a big fight in the lab, and Julie saves her sister.
Yep.
And then at this point, like, Tyler's just pissed. He's just like, how the fuck did you let this happen? What do you mean they fucking escaped? How do you lose like a 6-foot broad and a fucking talking rock? He's like, Christ. Surrounded by fucking mongs. He's like, we march on the Holy Land tonight.
Tyler smash!
We march on the Holy Land right fucking now. And at this point, he's just screaming. He's hamming it up. He's got the big Mr. Cool Ice skull on him. He looks like fucking Space Shao Kahn.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's leading his army to the fucking
Holy Land.
The Holy Lands. And he's like on his big fuck-offy carrying throne, whatever. And at this point, Odin's like, it's time for you to actually like face up to your destiny, Julie. And she ends up getting taken to a chamber with...
The chamber from Heavy Metal 1.
Yeah, exactly, where she becomes like Tarna, basically. And she ends up like getting the big henshin a go-go, where she ends up getting like the thong and the big like bath and the sword and a nice little addition aside from just the double shoulder pads.
Mm-hmm.
She gets the Batman like blades on the gauntlets,
and she uses them,
and they're cool. Yeah, it's really chill. She honestly looks a lot better than Tarna, and she has a personality. Which
it was a different time, the 1982.
Big pluses here. I like Geo like. Yes. So. During this like whole marching scene, Tyler looks down at his last potion and he ends up just saying like, yep, this is the last one.
Just like going into a dungeon in D&D.
Yep. Big fucking battle ensues. Lots of Little Zerd men facing melting.
Yep.
Faces melt. Lots of face melters.
There's a whole siege thing with
really cool music blaring.
Yeah.
It's chill. It's a really cool fight.
Yeah.
Like fucking Julie's whipping around a sword, and so's her sister. Like Carrie's doing.
Apparently, Carrie's a badass now. I don't know when that happened, but it did, I guess.
Yeah, and as per the usual, Jermaine is being Jermaine.
I
don't think he does anything really.
Oh, he's waving around a long sword and a buckler and a big old round shield, so I guess he's doing something.
I think like the maximum he does is like knock over 2 lizard guys, and then Julie stabs them in the head, like with one fell shank down the center, you know?
Yeah.
Like right through both of their temples. So then we get Lambert trying to Lambert gets hit at some point. And then tries to grab the healing juices off of Tyler, and Tyler like whips his hand away and then ends up smashing it against the ground.
His fault.
And Lambert's like, "Oh fuck," because he knows what's gonna happen now.
Well, he doesn't at first, but it's when
no, I'm sure he knew right then and there what was coming.
But it's when Tyler's like, "That was my last one." It's like, shit.
For me, I'm sure like the oh fuck moment was like the second it hit the floor, because like he knew the axe was coming straight down on his fucking head. Because like you fucked up Shao Kahn's heel, you're gonna get the fucking horns. So he ends up getting the fucking axe planted in his head.
He'll get the answer to that question next Saturday.
Yeah, on the newest episode of Heavy Metal F.A.K.K. 2. This
should have been a TV show, frankly.
Yeah, it would have been cool.
Like if they had a TV show to build on the stuff.
But lo and behold, now we have Love, Death, and Robots. So
true.
Which actually has some really cool episodes from what I've seen. Like those first couple episodes I saw were really cool. Like I liked them a lot. The second one's probably my favorite one so far. It had like Topher Grace and Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim.
Okay.
And 12 Cloverfield Lane, or like whatever that one was. like the Cloverfield movie she was in.
Yeah.
That one was probably my favorite one because they end up finding like a little civilization in a fridge or something. It's pretty cool.
Very Men in Black.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. But we get Tyler running away.
He's running away and he's buggering off.
Yep. And of course, Julie's chasing after him. She gives chase. She grabs the axe off of Lambert's head.
And now at this point, because he lost her big knuckle duster sword.
Yeah. Probably lost it in some lizard man's guts or something.
Interestingly,
no, I think she just leaves it in the two guys' heads.
Yeah,
I think that's where she.
They made a Marvel Selective Drax recently, and he has a red laser battle axe and the sword from Heavy Metal 2.
That's fucking chill.
Because Drax would, if you think about it.
Approved. Am I?
You want to kill to avenge your family? That is badass. I bet you have no rhythm at all.
My family.
Wait, isn't Drax?
Yeah, we've mentioned this. I feel like we mentioned this already. Drax is a space Punisher too. Drax is space pun, and so is Julie. Like I could totally see Julie and Drax and Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah,
rocking
up
and rocking down the.
Be fucking chill.
But my family's still dead.
So you're having fun with your friends now, Frank.
Now you are friends now.
So we get a big fight at the top of the chamber.
Yep.
And a bunch of stuff happens. Like they're just whipping each other around. Blah 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 blah.
Frank
blah.
Castle learns that friendship is indeed magic.
Yeah. Julie stabs Tyler in the eye. Which you were thinking he was gonna get like some sort of eye patch at some point because he should have. But no, it doesn't go that far. Because, like, he ends up just getting kind of taken down. And then, like, he ends up knocking her out, though. And then using the key.
Yeah.
And it just kind of heals up the stab in his eye, I guess. But he's still missing his eye. Then he stabs Odin.
And then Odin, because Odin says, "You are not worthy of the holy waters."
Yeah. And he's like, "Shut the fuck up," and he stabs him. And then Julie gets on top of him, snaps his fucking neck, but because apparently his neck not too hard to get broke.
Because she's Billy Badass.
She's fucking chill. She's the fucking one of the big badass pun kill girls. She gives him a punt right to the fucking head.
The punt.
That's what finally kills him.
The punt, if you will.
Yes. And then we get the main concerns with the ending, like from here on out. Like this is where it gets really dumb. So
yeah, it gets
if you just want to end it right here, like by all means, because like honestly, it would just be a better movie if you just avoided this part from here on out.
Yeah.
But
you still here? We warned you.
Too bad. So Odin ends up getting up from his stab.
As
and
you do.
Ends up and then he ends up like going over to the crystal, and he is like, well, congratulations, we ended up killing Tyler, but I am the Arcanation!
He's one of the evil alien race.
Yeah, he just turns into like a big fucking xenomorph stupidity that's like 3G, like CGI'd.
Badly CGI.
Yeah, it looks really shit. It looks really fucking bad. Like, they honestly shouldn't have even bothered with that. They should have just animated him the way they did the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
And it would have honestly been way cooler. Like, I would have liked that way more. But, like, yeah, he's like a xenomorph from, like, Mortal Kombat X. Because he's, like, fused with, like, the Baraka DNA. Because he's got, like, Baraka claws.
Baraka DNA.
Yeah. Then he ends up, like,
going into the chamber. You know who else got fused with Baraka DNA?
Who?
Your favorite Marvel superhero.
Deadpool fused with Baraka.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he
Don't
did.
remind me.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Fuck you.
Fuck your face. Get Heavy Metal Fact.
No.
That's what you got today. You got Heavy Metal Fact.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie.
So we get Zeke going up to the rock.
It's like, I go,
crystal.
you stay.
And he's just like, this is my destiny, and he just pulls the green crystal out and locks Odin down in the chamber. And Odin's like, no!
But everyone else like, yeah! And
Yes! And then he's like, I must go, my planet needs me, and just like poochies away off into space. And yeah, we see him like right at the end after he does his little monologue.
Yeah.
But like it's kind of like no reason why he just like grabs the stone and just floats off into space.
Why was that the solution?
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just hand waved away because heavy metal man. So then we get just a bunch of meandering bullshit from Jay.
Fucking Jay is not dead.
Screaming, "Shut the fuck up!
Die, Jay! Please, just die!"
You snore! Leave me alone! Sit down! Shut the fuck up!
That was actually the one time I was on his side.
Yeah,
when
because he was getting kicked around a lot.
Because he talks to, like, it's early on when they're in Neo Calcutta. It's like, wait, he tells her the plan. It's like, why didn't you tell me this before? Stay there! Shut up! Don't talk to me!
Yeah.
It's like, fair enough.
It's like, right.
I was always...
But that's because, like, he's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And of course, they're not going to listen to him because he is fucking annoying. But, like, he was the closest to Tyler, so she should have listened to him.
At least let him explain the plan so she can kill him.
Yeah, because he ends up, like, he just, like, right at the beginning, like, spouted off everything he wanted to do, like, immediately. Like, all of his intentions just right there on the table. Like, his cards are out. Just read them, you know?
Yeah.
But we get just Zeke float off doing his little ending narration. Like, the world is safe once more. I'm assuming that, like, Jay and Carrie end up getting together.
I hope not.
He
deserves better.
I assume that's what happened. But that was Heavy Metal Fact 2.
It was okay.
2000. Heavy Metal 2000. What do you rate this?
I rate it 2 facts.
You give this 2 facts?
Out of 5.
You give this 2 facts.
I give this 2 facts out of a skull helmet.
I give this a Michael Ironside filling a bunch of fuckers full of bullets and axes. Because
I'm gonna give this.
He's
May I change my
Shao Kahn.
I'm gonna change my what I'm giving them slightly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 2. I'm gonna give you 2 fact burgers and a Michael Ironside of fries.
God damn you. That's just awful.
You're welcome.
Michael, if you're watching this, like, seriously, don't blame me for this guy's awful ass puns. Because, like, not even my punniness is that bad. But speaking of puns, I will give this that entire Michael Ironside bit I just said out of a pun kill Chan. Because she is badass. Julie's a fucking really cool main character. I think she's like one of the best like pro tags. Because like you gotta thank whoever made this for at least giving Julie a personality.
Yeah.
You know? That actress put her all into that.
Yes, Julie did.
It was good. It was really good. She was a jewel in the sand, you know? She was a Julie in the rough. So yeah, that was Heavy Metal Fact 2. Go ahead and watch it if you want.
Or don't. I don't particularly care one way or another.
If you stay till this point, you're probably going to watch it. You're going to probably watch it all the way to the end. Because, fuck it, torture yourself, I guess.
So that concludes another 10 episodes of Mindbreakers.
Yep. Next time, you wanna tease the people with what we're going to get?
Next time, we're dealing with fucking giant spiders.
Get Legion of Spiders!
And it's a Geo movie.
Of course.
Of course.
Because nobody else is big on the web as I, you know?
Oh, God.
What a tangled web we weave, Merrick.
Well, see you guys next week.
Bye-bye!